Hello everyone, hello my beautiful souls, it's Susan here from Path to Authenticity. Welcome if you are new, welcome back if you've been here before. Welcome to all new subscribers, and thank you so much for those who are coming back and sticking by me and just communicating with me, and thank you for all the likes and shares and everything. Thank you guys so much for being with me on this journey. If you are new here, please like and subscribe and share. And also, if you would like a personal reading, there's all information in the description box below. All right, so today, you guys, I've been guided to do something that I wanted to do for quite a while, and first I wanted to do only for like twin flames and divine connections, but then like the universe guided me to actually do it for everyone, because we all are on some kind of a journey, and we all need to face our fears and our blocks and everything. So technically what this reading is about what are your fears and blocks, and possibly how to face them and how to release them if the universe chooses us to show that to us. But definitely sometimes it is so good to just know what is the fear that we are dealing with, and kind of like try to find it in us. And sometimes, like when we just realize that, oh yes, this is my fear, this is my block, we are just releasing by finding it, that it is there. Okay, so pile of cards number one, it has this beautiful pendant. It's really beautiful. And pile of card number two has this giant rose quartz, and then pile of card number three has sage. All right, so let's start this. All right, so pile of cards number one, for fears and blocks. There were a lot of cards falling, so let's see what the universe has to say about this. Like, what is it that you need to face? The Magician, Prince of Wands, Judgment, the Hierophant, the Chariot. Look at that! Like we have four major arcanas in one court card. So there's definitely some serious changes that are going to be done and need to be done, and so that's amazing. Then we have surrender resentments. That is always a good thing to surrender. Surrender stress. Arrow master, hitting the mark, intention detachment. And purification. All right. All right, let's see. Okay, so for a lot of you, I feel like there is some kind of, I want to say resentment, and here it is. Resentment to the divine and what they're putting in front of you. Because Prince of Wands, especially in this deck, it's Seth, okay, the Egyptian god Seth. And this card, it kind of represents in this that, you know, the universe kind of putting triggers in front of you, or something like that you feel very deeply over and over again, and they're gonna put it there until you actually release it. And so far you are kind of like resisting to it. You kind of have a resentments towards it, like, oh no, I'm not gonna do it, this is not it, and it's just, you know, it's just stressing me out if I focus on it way too much and everything. And but the universe is telling you that until you're gonna go like and surrender to the universe and like let yourself to be oh my god, well, anyway, trust the universe. They're gonna be putting, you know, these issues in front of you. And it's like what I'm feeling from you guys, that sometimes like you get so frustrated with this issue that what you are doing, that, you know, with not surrendering, that it feels like everything goes wrong sometimes in your life. And what I'm also hearing from the Hierophant here is that it has something to do, or maybe that might be another thing, but mostly I feel like it is the same issue, that it has something to do with traditions. Okay, for a lot of you, I feel this being connected to religion, traditions, cultural traditions, family, how it, you know, supposed to be, the family and stuff like that. And like what you are experiencing from the universe, what you are feeling from the universe, it doesn't go with what is required of you from, you know, the traditional point of view of your country or your family or whatever. And like you kind of, I feel from you guys that you know that, you know, this feeling, that you feel like that the universe is right. You feel like you really want to go and like take the traditions away from that. Like you want to kind of break the traditions, but I feel that you guys are scared of the family. You are scared of the society around you, like, you know, because you say like, well, if I do this, what I really want to do, you know, the society is gonna like cast me out or whatever. And like I have to say, like, here we have the magician. All right, we have the magician here. Magician is a card of that you can manifest anything. You can like, you know, bring everything into fruition by just going into a vibration of wanting it the way you want it. But I feel like for a lot of you are just being stuck into this stress and resentments, telling yourself like, no, I cannot break these tradition. I just can't. You know, nobody understands that. I am getting these signs all the time that I have to break from the traditions, but I'm not going to do that because it is impossible, even though I would want to do that. Okay. But the word impossible, it is not real. Like everything is possible, and you have the magician here, so everything is possible. And also there is a hitting the mark, intention, and then detachment. And all of these cards, all of these meanings are very important in this reading, because what the universe is trying to say is that you need to set up your intention. You need to set your intention, what you want to ask the universe, because they are here to hear you. They are here to hear your art, and they are actually showing you what your heart is already feeling. Okay, so they are here to hear your intention. Okay, and you're gonna hit the mark with that. You're gonna get the chariot with that. Like when you put yourself into a vibration, into what you want, everything around you is gonna align exactly the way it's supposed to be. Okay, so you're gonna get on the chariot and get moving. Right now you are stuck. You are stuck in this you know, in this tradition. You're like weighed down. Like this guy's weighed down by his clothes and all that gold and all that, you know, crazy stuff that he has on him. Like, but you are weighed down by the traditions and by the opinions of others and of your family, most likely. But you need to just, you know, strip yourself naked and completely purify from these attachments, from these traditions. We have detachment here, which means that you need to detach from the ideas that you cannot do this, but you can do this because there is nothing that you cannot do. Here is the magician. There is, here is something that is telling you can do that, but you just need to be determined. You need to surrender the resentments towards actually doing it. You need to surrender the stress, because I know a lot of you actually writing me that you are so stressed and so by the traditions, and like we live in a times when we are actually have to break the traditions, because the traditions were there put by men, not by God, not by universe, not by any higher being, but by men. Okay, so any kind of tradition that comes from your, that you feel that it's binding for you, that you feel that it doesn't allow you to breathe, doesn't allow you to go for your happiness. Those traditions have been put there by men, and they are not real. Okay, regardless if they come from society or from religion or just from your family, they are not real, and they need to be broken, and you can do it, and you just need to turn your head towards the universe, towards God, and ask. Okay, because if you don't, the universe is going to push you and push you and push you and push you until you actually do it. It doesn't matter if it's going to take 2 weeks. It doesn't matter if it's going to take 20 years. They're going to push you, and they're going to do it, and it's probably going to get crazier and crazier for you. So just surrender the stress, surrender the resentment, get on a chariot, turn your head towards the universe, and break the traditions just by your intention, just by creating your circumstances by your vibration, by your energy, by believing, by knowing that it's possible. Purify your thoughts, detach your ideas from the programming that was created by men, not by God, not by universe, but by men. Because everything that is not aligned with love and happiness that comes from within your own heart, that is illusion, and it's not real, and needs to be broken from. And just allow yourself to breathe, and turn your head and turn your intentions towards the universe. And the universe is behind you always, always, always. Even the horrible push is being done by the universe out of love for you, because they know that you can do it. Because if they would know that you cannot do it, that it would bring you some suffering, that you would be, that there would be some horrible outcome from, they would not put the push in front of you. But since they have only your highest good in heart, and since they know, they're all-knowing, they know that you can do it, they know that you can achieve that, they see this in you, the magician that can achieve anything. Okay? All right, you guys, so I hope that it helped. I love you guys so much. If you want a personal reading, all the information is down below. And you guys have just a blessed day. Bye. All right, so we have pile of cards number 2 with the gigantic rose quartz. For what is your fear and blocks, and what need to be released and really focused on at this time, okay? All right, so we have the strength. Oh, sorry, we have the tower. Here is the strength. Strength. 9 of Pentacles. Surrender your addictions. Then we have the Lady of the Lightning in reverse, and that is surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift, and focus upon your strength. So we have twice strength here. what I'm feeling here that for loads of you guys has to do this with your job, with your career, with your mission. Because there's the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a card of, I don't know how to say this word, the person who works for themselves, entrepreneur or whatever. I don't know how to say that, sorry. So that's why I really have a strong feeling is that it is for people who work for themselves, or not for themselves, but like can be working for themselves. It's just about job, it's about career and mission. Like if you are on your sacred mission, or you are about to embark on it, or you just like really kind of confused what's going on, this is about it. And then we have we have focus upon your strength, and we have strength here. And then we have surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. So brutal change, okay, big change. And then we have here a Tower, again, a brutal change. So we have double job and addictions. So what am I getting from this message is a very clear message. And that is that from you guys, what are you, it is about your mission, it's about your job, okay? And you guys are so afraid to surrender to change. To surrender to change, to completely let go of the fears. Your addictions are the fears around, what if I'm not gonna have enough money? What if I'm gonna, not gonna find the job that I actually want to do in the field that I want to do? If I'm gonna quit this job that I, don't want to be in anymore? What if I cannot support my family? What if I'm gonna go for my own business, it is not gonna work out the way I imagine it? What if? Like there is still some kind of a fear in you that is so attached to seeing the results first before actually taking the leap of faith. And by holding on to this ideas, to this addiction ideas, they're truly like an addiction. Like you cannot even seem yourself to get out of these fears, to get out of this chain of thoughts about okay, now it's going on, but yeah, what if it's not gonna last? What if I'm gonna go for this new job and I'm gonna find out that in a couple of months I'm gonna find out that I actually don't like it? Maybe it's gonna be better to stay in my old job, or maybe you keep like kind of finding your on one side it's an excuses, and on the other side it's like it's all the what ifs. Like the universe is asking you to surrender, okay? Because since this change card technically is in reverse, it is saying that you are so I feel the block like in front of your heart chakra, in front of your sacred chakra. I feel the block of the fear being completely cluttered in your sacral chakra, and you are just so afraid to either make the first step or just surrender completely to the change and surrender to the trust to the universe, and just trusting, just knowing that you can do this because it is something that you have chosen to do. It is something that you love to do. It is something that you are good at. It is something that at this very moment you are enjoying, you're loving, it brings you joy. It brings you joy. Okay? And it doesn't matter if this is gonna lead into something different in a couple months or a couple of years, a couple of weeks for some of you, who knows? It doesn't matter. What matters is now it brings joy. Okay? And sometimes we truly need to take the leap of faith and trust the universe and surrender all the worries and all the fears about the change, because changes are good. No matter how we spin it, no matter how crazy or frightful they actually look, the change is always good, because change is put there by the universe, and the universe always has our best, like our highest good at heart. And if we shift our intention towards our strength, towards our love, towards living in the present moment, where we can actually enjoy this very moment doing something that we love, the universe will provide. I know sometimes it can be very hard to shift from these fears and what ifs kind of ideas and everything, but we need to do that. We need to surrender to the universe, surrender to trust, surrender to the ease of mind, surrender to the love to what you're doing, surrender to the strength that you have for what you love to do, for your career, for whatever you want to do. And we have the 9 of Pentacles here, which means that this is a completion for your finances. If your worries are about finances, it is going to be there, but you need to allow the change to happen. Because some of us, I'm saying some of us because this is happening to me as well, because some of us, we actually take the leap of faith, we do the change, we actually make the change, but we are still addicted to those fears. We are still addicted to those what ifs, okay? So it's about not the what ifs, it's about the strength that we feel when we do what we love. It's about the moment that fulfills us so greatly when we do what we love. And by that, we surrender to the universe and we allow the change, the tower moment, the total paradigm shift, the surprises, the something shocking for the universe to provide for us. Because the universe, they have a plan for us. And they want to give us everything that we ever dreamed of. But by holding on to this, the what ifs, the fears about whatever your fear is in this, we are not allowing them to actually give us what we deserve, what they want to give us, okay? So just breathe and surrender completely into the trust of the universe, and just fully emerge in what you love and where your strength is. Because you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. And we can do that. We can do that. And I feel like the addiction card here is because addictions are one of the hardest thing to heal, to release, to get rid of, if you will. And I feel like this fear that I'm going to say for a lot of you is actually about money, about the security for yourself, your family, or, you know, whoever, and around the work. It's because we live in this world there where we do need the money and, you know, need the security and need the comfort. We want it as well. That's why this fear is like an addiction, because it is so hard sometimes to release. And that's why we need to surrender, release it, let go, and breathe. Work on your solar plexus chakra. I might have said sacral before. Your third chakra. Just work on that, because I feel it there as a huge clutter of this fear being concentrated there. Just go and shift it into your heart and go where your strength lies, because you guys can do it. You guys can absolutely do it. I love you guys so much, and I'm in this with you. So you're never alone. You're never ever alone. And I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here with me. And If you guys want a personal reading or anything, the information is down below, and I love you guys so much. Okay, bye-bye. All right, and now pile of cards number 3 with Sage, and the topic is fears and blocks that need to be released and focused on at this moment, because our beloved universe is pushing us to do so. All right, we have the Wheel of Fortune. 5 of Pentacles. Surrender to your full power. Surrender negative thinking. The Hawk Prince. Spirit communication, paying attention. And follow your heart. Okay. So I feel, again, like our pile of cards number 2 was about career choices and a mission. And I feel somehow, like by the 5 of Pentacles being here, that this might be concerning a financial situation as well. And like not necessarily work related, but might be as well, of course, because money is usually comes from some kind of a job. But what I feel from some of you guys is that you feel somehow stuck, okay? That you feel, I feel you guys really, okay, I'm hearing the word depressed. You know, like if not depressed, then very, very sad, very like you feel very heavy energetically or even physically. I feel like you feel stuck in some kind of a situation. Maybe it is a work situation. Maybe it is a relationship situation, okay? You are like craving for a change. You are craving for... I'm hearing hearing voices. You are craving for hearing voices. I feel like some of you, it actually has to do with a connection to the universe, perhaps, because we have the spirit communication and paying attention here. So I feel like a lot of you might feel discouraged because you feel like you would like to be connected to the universe a little bit more, or actually feel the universe like you know, like hear the universe or whatever. Just be connected to them to kind of you know, like hear their advice and the support and everything. Like I feel like a lot of you actually feel very much alone and like left in a cold. Like I feel like in this depression and in this sadness that you guys having, sometimes you just feel like I am completely alone and there is nobody to support me, not even the universe. Who am I supposed to feel or whatever? And I just feel like you guys, like it's really brings all this negative thinking and all this like frustration about that, and about like you know, like you're not good enough or whatever, and like maybe, you know, I'm not the thing that I thought that I am, you know, like maybe I'm not a twin flame, maybe I'm not you know, a star seed or whatever, if I don't hear this and blah blah blah. Like you kind of start doubting, like there's loads of doubts involved here, I feel. But the universe is telling you that they are with you all the time, okay? They just need you to get out of your head and go into your heart, and that's where you find them. That's where your strength is, okay? They want you to breathe, and they want you to know that here is the wheel of fortune, and they want you to know that everything has its own season. Okay, there is a wheel that it's turning, and for everything there is a reason. So even for your bad feelings of loneliness, there is a reason for that. Okay, they just want you to do and surrender to how you feel in your heart. Go into your heart. Make your heart a special, sacred place, safe place for you to go. And there you're going to find the spirit communication. You just need to know how. Like it, you know, for some people, it doesn't mean that you're going to hear voices or that you're going to see, you know, you don't need to be clairvoyant or clairaudient or whatever. Like I, for example, just feel. Sometimes I can see images, but I feel the universe. I can feel what they're doing, how they're supporting me at the moment. And like, if I do something or whatever, they're kind of like send me a feeling of, you know, what they think about what I just did, let's say, or whatever, you know? So, and it's all about kind of like training yourself in that. So it doesn't mean that you're not good enough or that you're not worthy enough. It just means that you are blocking it somehow. So they just want you to surrender to your full power, to just open up yourself to that and believe that it's going to happen for you. And just know that it's going to happen for you, okay? Just follow your heart. Go into your heart. Your heart is the communication key. So keep your heart chakra, keep your all chakras clean, but your heart chakra mainly, not main, all of them, but like go into your heart and listen to your heart. Your heart is the one that's going to answer all of your questions. And like I said, it all takes practice. For some, it definitely can happen over, you know, in 1 second. But for me, it took practice. And like very soon, I started to know what is the universe and what is my own, you know, ego, my own thinking. So, just it all takes practice, and you are never, ever, 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 ever alone out in a cold. No matter how much it feels that way, you're never, ever, ever out in a cold. And if you feel in that way, maybe reach out to somebody who can reassure you that you are not alone. You know, that the universe has this and that message for you. Because that can help so much. Just somebody who you know that has the connection just telling you, no, your guides are right here with me and they love you and they're always with you. Because they are, you guys, they are. They are every second of your day, every second of your night. They are right by your side. And they love you so much and they help you so much. And they're waiting for you to ask. Just ask. Just surrender to your heart. Just surrender to your full power. Feel with your heart and start the spirit communication. Just ask. It might feel for a while, it might feel like it's just one-sided conversation, but that's okay. It's amazing to talk to yourself. It's awesome. That's the best kind of healing. It's just talk to yourself. But the universe hears. They hear. That they always listen. Always. And I know like sometimes it does feel like that we are alone in everything, but we're not. We're not. But as long as we are going to tell ourselves, I'm alone here, nobody helps me, there is no God, there is no universe, there are no angels to help me here. As long as we are going to be telling ourselves here, they're just going to be standing there and do nothing. Because all they're hearing is that you don't want them to come. But when you are saying like, universe, my guides, my higher self, please come into my life. Come and communicate with me. Show me your love. I love you. I love you right back, and I'm so grateful for you. Because even though I cannot feel you, I cannot hear you or see you, I know that you are right there and that you are loving me so much. And I appreciate that so much. So please come to me. Can I hear you? Can I see you? I would love that. So just release, you guys, the fears of being alone, because you are not. You're not alone, never. And you are the most beautiful, amazing creature that has ever walked this planet. You, exactly you. And they love you. And I love you guys too. All right, you guys, thank you so much. If you want a personal reading, there's all the information down below. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful day, and please like and subscribe, and I see you next time. Bye bye.